Class 7 student. We are studying metal and non-metal, and today we have to cover in this video metalloids. Okay, so what is metalloids? What do you mean by metalloids? Metalloids, in a periodic table, metalloids are there. Metalloids are those elements which have the property, some of the property of metal as well as some of the property of non-metal. Okay, so here I have written both properties. It will match something with a metal and something with a non-metal. So they are having some of the properties of metal and some of the properties of non-metal, and they are called metalloids. The property of metalloids are, we have seen in metals, they are conductor of heat and electricity. We have learned that they are ductile, they are having the property of malleability. Okay, so here one property is given in your book only, that metals are semiconductor. Okay, metals are semiconductor? No, metals are conductor. Metalloids are semiconductor. Metalloids are semiconductor. Okay, all the metalloids are semiconductor. Okay, all metalloids are solid. We know that matters exist in three forms. Either it should be in a solid or a liquid or gas. So here, in metalloids will exist only in the form of a solid. Okay, their metalloids number in the periodic table are also very less. Okay, we have to study in our syllabus only 4 metalloids. Only 4 metalloids we have to study. So first one is silicon. Excuse me. First one is silicon. The symbol of silicon is capital S and I. Capital S and small I. Germanium. The second metalloid is germanium. Capital G and small e. Okay, germanium, silicon, germanium. Antimony. Antimony symbol is capital S and small b. Antimony. So silicon, germanium, antimony. And one more is given, that is arsenic. And this symbol is capital A and small s. Okay. So we have to study, according to the syllabus, we have to study some of the uses of metalloids. Right? We have learned about the metal of, uses of metal, uses of non-metal, uses of noble gas, and this is, in this video, we will cover the uses of metalloids. Okay, so let's start. Now, the first is silicon. Silicon is a metalloid. It is used in microchips. Okay, it is used in microchips, that is computer, solar cells, and rectifier. This is only 3 examples. Many more could be the examples of microchips. So silicon is used as microchips. It is used where waterproof materials is required. Where waterproof materials is required, so there silicon is being used. Like raincoat we need to protect ourselves from rain. So to make raincoat, to make bags, waterproof bags, or umbrella, we use the silicon metalloids. Okay. Silicon is also used in the cement, in the bricks, in the concrete. Silicon is used in the cement, in the bricks, in the concrete. Here it is used in the form of sand. So silicon in the form of sand is used to make concrete, to bricks and the cement. Silicon is also used in the watches. Silicon dioxide actually. Silicon dioxide, that silicon compound. Okay, that silicon compound is used in the watches and the clocks. I hope it is clear. Silicon. We have studied about the silicon. Then germanium. Germanium is also a metalloid. Okay, and we have learned that all metalloids are semiconductor. Okay, metals are good conductor of heat and electricity, but metalloids are semiconductor. So it is used in transistors. Germanium are used in transistors. It is also used in the solar cells. It is also used in the fluorescent lamps. Fluorescent lamps means where shiny lamps are there, with where it glows, lamps glows. So that is fluorescent lamps. Germanium are also used in the camera lenses. Okay, so we have learnt about the germanium, which is used in the transistors, which is used in the solar cells, which is used in the fluorescent tubes or lamps, which is used in the camera lenses. So we have studied in the metalloids use of silicon and use of germanium. All the metalloids are solid. So silicon is also solid, germanium is also solid. Okay. Then next we will learn about antimony. Antimony is a solid, it is a semiconductor, it is a metalloid, it is used in the printing press. Where it is used? In the printing press it is used. Some of the compound of antimony is also used in the paints. In the nail enamel. Nail paint you know na? Nail polish. So it is used, antimony compounds are used in the paints. Like house paints and different paints are there. So the antimony is used. In the nail paint also, the antimony is used. In the glass pottery also. In the glass pottery also, the antimony, which is a metalloid, is used. Antimony is also used in the battery along with the lid. Antimony is also used in the battery along with the lid. Okay, so I hope it is clear, student. We have studied the silicon, uses of silicon, uses of germanium, uses of antimony. Okay, one more we will learn, which is given in your book. It is arsenic. Arsenic, it is also a metalloid. Okay, it is also a metalloid. It is also a semiconductor. It is also a solid which is used. Arsenic we will use in making special glasses and preservation of wood. Okay, it is also be used in the doping agent. It will also be used in the doping agent. It is also be used in the special glasses, means different type of glasses, not normal glasses, and to preserve the wood. So this is the end of the topic, my dear children. that metalloids we are learning. Okay, and I hope the things are clear to you. Please go through the book once because the question may come from the inside also. I'll forward the question answers, fill in the blanks in your class group. Thank you. If you have any doubt, you can ask in the group. Thank you.